Okay, so quick video today, and really focused on a couple of conversations I've had in the past couple of weeks, really related to the struggles of growth, across people-based businesses, really. And I think I've always taken the view that to simplify a problem and think about the fact that there are probably only three things going wrong if you're having a problem. One is people. Two is process, or three is technology, and it's usually in that order of importance. So I always start to look at people, and quite often, therefore, the response is, or the actual way to work through a glass ceiling or a problem that you've got, is to actually do a bit of a people audit and understand the quality of the people that you've got, because there is absolute truth in the fact that what got you to here will not get you to the next place. So, that is a big area of focus. And of course, the advice is always, we'll just hire better people. But I understand that generically can mean lots of things. So how do I think about what that looks like, kind of irrespective of role, irrespective of business? And what I try to do is sort of distill down sort of some characteristics, really, that I always share and talk about as an NED. There are 5, 6, 7 of those. So I just thought it'd be really quickly just to share those now to see if it's helpful when you're thinking about hiring, particularly for senior or more important roles where there's accountability. And the first one is extreme ownership, right? So that is a trait that I always look for. Most people wait to be told what to do, but high performers go and get it, find the problem, find the solution. Very hard to find, but look for that. The second one is relentless adaptability, right? So the ability to be able to adapt irrespective of what's in front of you, because plans will change, things will change. So the ability to be able to do that is really important. Being very mission driven as well. I talk a lot about the importance of your why, the Simon Sinek kind of piece, so rather than mission and values and all of that kind of stuff. Really understand in a deep sense what your why is, the behavioural characteristics that have gathered you around this problem. So find people that are very mission driven around and have the same behaviours and belief systems that you do around that. Also make sure that they're energy givers and not takers. Other people will explain this as drains and radiators. Look for the radiators and remove the drains really quickly. Look for mastery over ego, so make sure that they are not egotistical and they really want to go and find out a way to solve and become the best at doing what they're doing. Look for people that are incredible at executing, right? Because plans are great, strategies are great, but in the end you're only ever going to be measured by what you execute on. And a big difference often as a business grows is moving from sort of people management to people leadership, and that's really about saying, right, these are your KPIs, go and get them. No, don't really care the process you go to get there, but actually these are your KPIs and that's what I'm going to measure you on. So you want fantastic executors. And then you obviously want the people as well that are obsessed with growth. Again, this is very mission-led ultimately, so that you want to believe the same thing that you do, but obviously you want to be aligned to incentives and all that kind of stuff to help with that. But make sure that they're absolutely obsessed in the same way that you are. And therefore they've got a bias for action. So they are executing every day, they're taking action, they're finding problems and then finding solutions, not just bringing the problems to you. So anyway, that's hopefully a bit of a helpful kind of framework to find good people as you grow.